The Tower of Nightmare's Mastery achievement rewards you with the dried Thorn of Nightmare, which can then be used to make the Lucid to Dreamer's Dagger, and in this video, I will show you how. If you've already completed this achievement but have lost the Thorn, don't worry. Just use the timeline in the video to skip to making the weapon. If you don't have the achievement, I will guide you through the steps I completed in order to get it. Quick note, you can do any of the achievements to get the mastery, these are just the ones I did, and I tend to go for the easiest. Starting with the Nightmare Unveiled all the way to Awake and Allied, these are achieved by just completing the storyline, so don't worry about those. Before we start any of the achievements, however, if you're following the storyline, which you probably are, and you get to the Nightmare Unveiled boss Toxic Oratus, the Kraitmare Averted achievement is gotten by defeating them within the time limit, which is 3 minutes. At 50%, the boss will go away and you need to defeat other enemies to make it return. After that, we will begin with Investigative Study 4, where you have to find 7 sources of information concerning the strange happenings in Kessex Hills. The first one, A Veiled Thread Looms Over Kessex, is in open-world Kessex Hills, on a barrel inside the tent at Thunder Ridge Camp. Second, Mysterious Fable page, in the Tower of Nightmares, first level, laying on the root of a large tree. In the Tower of Nightmares we also find the first log for Investigative Record 2, so we'll pick that up next. Once on the second floor, dive down into the water. You will find the log against the western wall. Just look for the small purple item. Third, another Mysterious Fable page, in the Tower of Nightmares, the second level, in a corner by spider eggs and webs. The fourth one is another Mysterious Fable page, in the Tower of Nightmares, third level, midway through next to a wall. Number 5 is the Nightmare Court letter, found in the Tower of Nightmares in any of the boss event rooms, near a west cage in the weeds. That's it for the items in the Tower of Nightmares itself. Next are Dolja's research notes. These can be found in the Nightmare Incarnate story instance. The achievement Kraitmare Averted again can also be completed here. You'll have to defeat the boss Ensolas within the time limit, which is 5 minutes. This one can be a bit tricky, just mind your positioning and bring some decent DPS and survivability. We are now heading to the Nightmare Ends story instance, where you will find the final pages for the Investigative Study 4, as well as the second record for Investigative Record 2. The pages can be found on top of an Azuran crate. The recording is right by, sitting on a ledge near the storage tanks. If this video is helpful so far, by the way, make sure to boop that like button to show it some love. We are almost done, and for a fight at the finish, you'll have to defeat the Knight of Rot before escaping the tower in the story instance, The Nightmare Ends. The next 2 achievements we're doing are Environmental Protection and Tower Purifier. These are simply do 10 events in Kessex Hills and do 10 events in the Tower of Nightmare. You will notice that I did Tower Purifier but not Tower Purifier 2. That is mainly a preference. I was just done with being in that tower, to be honest. We will skip Tower of Treasures and go straight over to Nightmare Climber. Simply completing the tower for the first time will give you this achievement. Then the last one I did was seeking Scarlet, Thaumanova reactor. After completing the episode The Tower of Nightmare, go and complete the Thaumanova reactor fractal. With all of that done, you will be rewarded with your dried Thorn of Nightmare, which can then be used to make your awesome dagger if you have the following materials. The dried Thorn of Nightmare, 5 Orichalcum Dagger Blade, 5 Orichalcum Dagger Hilt, 10 Mystic Coins. You can buy the dagger pieces and the mystic coins off of the TP, or just farm them yourself. Now if you've completed the achievement but don't know where you put the thorn, head on over to Saratok in Lion's Arch. It can be found in the Hooligan's Route, right over here. For a 10 gold fee you can buy any of the 5 items from the masteries, if you've completed the achievement before. With all of these, head on over to the Mystic Forge and drop them in. Just like that, you have your new corrupted dagger and are ready to start slaying. Remember though, the Lucid Dreamer's Dagger is only one of 5 unique skinned weapons from the Living World Season 1. I have guides on all 5 of them if you're interested in another, so make sure to check those out as well. And if this video helped you in any way, make sure to boop that like button and stop by alive sometime, would love to have you. Until the next one though, take care my friends, and happy adventuring.